Hey guys, what's up? It's Ty here with Soles and Suds, and today we're going to be cleaning these cooked Philly dunks. So, let's get right into it. Alright, so as you can see, these dunks are very dirty. It's suede, so it's going to be a bit tougher to clean. There's some water damage on the suede, as you can see. There's a lot of stains. The outsole is super dirty. So, we're just going to do it step by step, and we're going to be cleaning these. Alright, so the first thing we need is just some water and then our solution. I'm using Rejuvenator. There's plenty of solutions that work on suede, but Rejuvenator is one of them. So that's what I'm going to be using today. And then we just need our brushes. Alright, so the first step is to take out the laces. So we got the laces out. We're just going to put this in the solution water, and this will just break down all the stains. And because this shoe is suede, we actually want to dry brush it first. So we want to get as much dirt off as we can before we put water into it, just so there's less staining. Alright, so as you can see, this didn't do much. They're still very dirty, so now we're going to add the solution. You don't want to have too much water on the suede just because it can damage it, but at this point we're going to have to use it just because it's so dirty. And then we're just going to start brushing. Alright, so now we're just going to pat dry the shoe. You don't want to rub it, just pat down the shoe. So as you can see, there are still some stains that we need to go over. One good thing that I have noticed is this suede is not bleeding any color. Some suedes do bleed, so they'll fade some color when you add water to them. But as you can tell in our water, there's no blue. And then on the brush, there's no blue either. So this isn't bleeding. That's super good. We're just going to keep brushing on these stains. We're going to get the tongue, the insole, and then the netting. We're just going to be breaking down all these stains. So we'll just start brushing again. So these insoles still look dirty. They aren't dirty. They're just worn down to the point where there's no more color. So these are sanitized now. They're just going to stay looking like that. So that's the best we can do. Now we're going to get on to brushing the midsole. Alright, so the midsoles didn't take long at all. They weren't that dirty, so they look much better. Now, probably one of the toughest parts is getting all that gunk out of the bottom. So what we're going to do, this is called a cuticle press or a cuticle tool. And basically we're just going to go through every single notch and clean that out. I'm not going to do it on the mat because it just gets really dirty. I have this bucket off camera, but I'll just show you on one. You literally just get your cuticle and you press all of the dirt out of the outsole. So I'm just going to do that off camera. Alright, so as you can see, that looks so much better already. We got most of it out. There is still some spots, especially in those smaller portions. So we're just going to get our stiff bristle brush and brass bristle brush, and we're going to brush as hard as we can for a couple minutes, and that should clean up the rest of the shoe. Alright, so as you can see, just that couple minutes of brushing with a stiff bristle brush got that super clean. That cuticle press really helped get most of that dirt out before we even had to brush. So now I'm just going to let these air dry for a couple hours, and then we'll reset the suede, put the laces back on, and we're all set. Alright, so these are done drying. I relaced them also. So as you can see, they're much cleaner. The shoe is sanitized and they're clean. It's just that suede is still faded, and it's much crunchier now because we introduced water to them. So what we're going to do is we're going to reset that suede, and then that's all we're going to do with these shoes today. There's not much we can do with the color. The resetting of the suede will add some color back, but these are so faded that most of the color's gone already. So what we're going to do, we're going to use this suede tool and then this soft bristle brush, and we're just going to brush every part of the shoe, and this will just make the suede smooth again. It will basically untangle all the suede and keep it from matting. This is mink oil, and it just helps for the longevity of the suede. So we're just going to put some of this on our brush, and then we're going to brush the rest of the shoe. So we've pretty much done all we can for these shoes. These are the results. As you can see, they're not perfect, but they are much cleaner. They're sanitized again. The stitching's very white. The outsoles were very dirty, and now they're near perfect. I mean, this is a major improvement on these shoes. There is some staining. Suede is a very tough material. That fading we can't do much about because the color's already gone from just the months and months of wear. But that will be all for today. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any other video recommendations, please feel free to comment also. Thank you so much for watching, and catch you on the next one.